Hi everyone. Today, I'm excited to talk about a question that I've been asked several times over the past 9 months. Where my Sergal's persona and the name Blood Moon came from. Well, let's start with the name, Blood Moon. It actually has a pretty basic origin story. I've had the nickname Blood for well over a decade now because I had a pair of bleeding nipples after a half marathon. You know, whatever, it happens. Come on, let's get past that. Anyways, regrettably, my wife got me into playing Monopoly Go. The game gave me a default name, something like blah 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 moon with a bunch of random digits afterwards. When I went to change it, I just input my nickname and kept the moon, and there it was. It was just stuck in the game for a while. Fast forward a couple of months and my daughter invited me to attend the Painted Desert FurCon with her here in Phoenix. During the registration process, they asked me for my persona's name, and since I really didn't have one, mainly because I wasn't a furry, I didn't know what to put, so I just pulled Blood Moon out of my grab bag. It sounded enough like a furry name. So I'm not going to say that the convention turned me into a furry, even though it did. But during the con, my daughter and I just had so much fun looking at all the different suits and breaking them apart in our minds, trying to figure out how they built them. We both agreed that we wanted to make our own suits, as my daughter's been into sewing and making her own clothes for quite a few years now. And she'd already been drawing some persona reference sheets for a few of her friends. Heck, she even had one drawn for herself already. Obviously, she knew what she wanted to be, but for me, I really had no clue. Over the next couple of weeks, I started exploring all the different personas out there, trying to find the one that just felt right to me. That's when I stumbled across the Sergal. At first, I couldn't really connect with the typical Sergal designs, but then I found a slightly modified Sergal headbase, and I knew it was the one for me. Then there was the design. I was looking for something a little bit darker, a little bit more ominous. Not that I wanted to go buck the community's vibe or anything, but I just wanted something a little different. Let me tell you, my first couple attempts at patterning the ears for Blood Moon just made him look a whole lot like a knockoff store Krampus. None of those ear sleeves just felt right to me. So I just kept refining my build, kept looking for something that spoke to me, and slowly, piece by piece, as I started pinning fur onto the headbase, Blood Moon was born. In fact, the funny little red floppy thing at the top of Blood Moon's head came from Blood Moon's very first set of Krampus ears. On a whim, as I was sewing the back of the head on, I pulled that ear sleeve from the scrap box, chopped off the tip of the ear, and sewed it onto the head. It was a totally random, on-the-fly decision, but now, even after a couple of builds, it has stuck and is really just part of the defining features of who Blood Moon is. In fact, on the second build, I jumped right back into that same scrap box, pulled the other ear out, and did the exact same thing. Both head bases have the original ear pieces integrated into the final design. So like I said, as I started building Blood Moon, something interesting happened. Instead of staying this dark, ominous figure, he began to evolve into something brighter and friendlier, though still a bit subdued. This slow transformation during the build process was really special. Blood Moon went from the shadowy creature that I had in my mind to a bright, yet calm and welcoming character. Along the way, I realized I was building a bit of a relationship with him. It's like Blood Moon has become an extension of me. So yeah, that's how Blood Moon came to life. What about you? Have you ever had your persona or character evolve in a way that you didn't expect? Let me know in the comments, and as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.